What is up, bottom feeders? It is I, your favorite sludge tentacle abomination, Mammer. How are you today on this lovely Monday afternoon? I still don't know why I keep saying afternoon. It's probably why I keep forgetting that it's also the day of the week that it is. But anyway, I have good news. I think. Well, I hope that it's true. They came out and moved the dish for our that we use to receive our internet today. And so far our signal has been significantly stronger. Like so we have basically never, except maybe in the first year that we've had service with these people, gotten the speeds that were advertised. So it's just it's basically never been as fast as advertised. Yeah, that's about all there is to say about it. But I don't know. It's been like we're paying for 50 megabit download speeds, and I ran speed tests, and we are getting like 49.8 something megabit download speeds pretty consistently with no like drops or any real serious variance in the speed. So like that's probably as close as it's gonna get to the actual like thing we're paying for. And we're getting it is the important part. So yeah, that's the big news on my end, is that I'm getting good speed now. I'm getting stable connections. And so if this holds true for basically now until the end of time, then I will hopefully have far fewer incidences of like stream dropping or of like streams needing to be canceled last minute because there's just not enough there's just not like enough speed, or just like the connection's just not stable enough. And then like with collabs, like the last time I tried hosting a game of Buckshot Roulette, we had I was the reason the game kept falling apart because I just kept getting dropped. And that's also why I'm hosting Jackbox on next Sunday, is because it was basically the only thing I could think of where like I could possibly do it if anything was going wrong with the internet. Like it would be low stakes enough that I'd still be able to if nothing else, host it in the Discord. But I think we're gonna get an actual like game out of it. I think everything's gonna be fine there. It should all be good. So anyway, yeah. If you hadn't heard, Sunday is going to be Jackbox Party Pack, and then let's see. Let me check the calendar here real quick. 26th. Yeah. Okay. So that will be the last time that for at least in the near future, that I stream on Sunday and Monday. After that, I have decided I'm moving to Thursday and Friday because those are now going to be the days of the week where I am the most rested. So anyway, that's all exciting, I think. Let's see. Is there anything else important to note while we're here at the top of the hour, top of the morning to top of the evening, whatever it is, you know? No, I don't think so. So anyway, yeah, I'll be streaming Sunday and on April 26th, and then Monday, April 27th. But after that, it'll be Thursday, April 30th, and Friday, April 1st. I'm going to see how I like that. If I do end up liking it, it's going to be, 7th and 8th, 14th and 15th. It'll be basically Thursday, Friday schedule moving forward. I prefer doing the very end of the week to the very beginning Um, but Thursday is probably going to be the day of the week that I am the most rested, and Fridays are just well, I don't know. Fridays will be fine. I it's better than Friday Saturday, especially if I'm hoping that at least one of the days of the week that I get like some kind of like 3D modeling work done, you know, or making scenes in Unreal Engine, another thing that I need to start doing here soon, or what's the other project that I have going on once I get through the throwables? Oh yeah, making my 3D tuber model. My plan is to make like a buff Pepsi Man build type Omammer and fully rig it myself. We'll see how that goes. Also, I don't know if you can see the same thing that I can from the chat preview, but a couple of emotes were removed from 7TV. One of them, they changed the associated image, and I don't like the newest one. Copium was removed because I have a Copium emote of my own. If we go down to Omamber VT, there's Copium. Everyone can see Copium. So we already have Copium at home. And here's the Copium at home. Everyone who's following has access to that one. And then I also removed now and the I don't think it shows the right here, but I removed the and I removed now because I didn't want, I don't know, they were, the at least was just common enough that if I'm going to have some of these other things on, like the thing where VTube Studio will throw emotes at me, then I didn't want to also have just words hitting me. And the was a word. Now is another one where people will just be like, you know, having regular words, and suddenly, oh, it got turned into an emote. At least things like caught and fish, I feel like are less common enough that it still works, you know. Hi, I feel like works as an emote. No with 4 O's works as an emote. Then there's some things like, you know, stonks. No one's actually saying stonks unless they're referencing the stonks meme, so that's fine. Sus is fine. Wait, I have sus and sussy? That might be a mistake. It's fine. Why not? Why not? Of course, we got White Among Us Gay Sex. But the other thing about 7TV is, like, I don't know. I kind of think maybe I also need to just find a new chat thing, because Slime 2, it doesn't interact with like it doesn't interact with crap, what's it called? It doesn't interact with like Slime 2 doesn't interact with 7TV. That's what I'm trying to say. And so it seems awkward to me. Like, you get the text up here in the corner, and then like everyone else can see, oh, I put an emote in chat, right? But like it's the emote might hit my character, but it doesn't show up in the chat box, and there's nothing I can do about that. And the creators of Slime 2 will literally block you if you ask them to fix that. So I like it because of how customizable it is, but like, it's kind of useless if you want like any amount of third party support, which, like, I don't know, man. That just, I think that's It's one of those things that like everyone else has somehow figured it out. I don't know why they refuse to. Maybe it's harder than I know. Like I want to be generous about that. Maybe it's harder than I realize, but like no, I don't know. Anyway, I guess just for now, let's boom boom. I have decided to completely restart the Batwing. What I did last time, it's just not good. The geometry, not good. The everything else, also not good. I think I'm gonna have better luck if I just try and build out the shape of the bones and then fill in the flaps myself. If that makes sense. If not, I don't care. You'll figure out what I mean. Yeah. Let me get the music back on. Are you serious? We've already disconnected? I really thought we had this fixed. Hello? What is going on? Hello? Okay, I'm not having internet connection issues, so what's going on? Connection quality might be low. Look. Am I suddenly having drops now when we weren't having any issues at all earlier today? I've got speed test pulled up in another tab, and all of a sudden, and yeah, all of a sudden we're only getting like 10 megabits per second on download speeds, whereas earlier we were getting my money's worth. Like I know it's gonna be lower in general because of streaming, but like something else has to be going on here. Upload speeds kind of make sense. All right, let's see. OBS's usage makes sense. What's there? Okay, there's nothing else. There's no reason for this. Our quality just all of a sudden dropped, and it's not related to anything I'm doing. Anyway, what was I doing? Right, I was in the middle of turning the music on. Why is the music not starting back up? There we go. Wait, not yet. Let's add plane. Oh yeah, Switch 2 havers. How are y'all enjoying Tomodachi Life? Can I is this a safe place to say something? I've never played a Tomodachi Life before. Do they even have one on the Switch, like the regular Switch? do I have to go back to... Oh, hey, thanks for the raid. What's up? I'm just getting to work on a thing. First off, hello. Hopefully the internet doesn't go down again. What's the word? Bing bong. Yeah, so anyway, I've got this project that I've given myself, to try and relearn, oh yay, now I'm Rainbow. I've given myself this project to try and, like, get back into using Blender, where basically I'm making throwables for my, like, VIPs and people I've collaborated with. So I guess, hey, after Sunday, I could add you to the list if you want. It could be something that I have to make, but I also just, like, did a model rip of PS1 Spyro for someone. So, like, basically the idea is you type someone's name into chat, like, and I get hit by an object of their choice. Whoops. There we go. Anyway, yeah, if you want one, I guess you can have one. Just let me know. Can I move the cur... No. Oh, well, that's fine. Can I move this back to center now? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Anyway, let me get back to this. This one is supposed to be a bat. I tried and failed to make a bat shape last time. It was more complicated than I thought it would be. So I'm going to not fail this time, though, because I've got a plan. Also, I didn't know how to use the tool I was using, so that didn't help. Oh yeah, hi Letha. Did I ask you if, did I put you on the list already for a throwable? Cinnamon roll. That's right. I'll get to that one later. I should probably actually follow the, like, Blender donut tutorial. I feel like that would make making a cinnamon roll, like, that would be an easy next step after that. You know what I mean? Alright, now, let's see. Where was that tool again? No, what was it called? Polybuild, that's the one. Nope, that's not right. Give me the edge. Give me the edge. A star candy. I must have this backwards. Yeah, one moment. I can put a star candy on the list. Let's see. Oh yeah, I already finished Gala's. Alright. You're on the list. Anyway, how do I get this back? There we go. I think I've got this backwards. But it's fine. I'll fix it in post. No, I understand. You do what you gotta do. Talk to you later. Please let me grab the middle part. There we go. Alright, now I think I'll make the flap separately. So this should be good for this part. Now I just need to come in here with where's the edge loop tool? There's, well, good enough. Loop cut. Gonna try and make it fit the shape of the shape. I'm so good with words. Let's see. Now, I guess let me grab this point down here. And I'm actually gonna extrude. Oh, good, it went the right way. So let's line this up here like so. And then scale in. This is one thing that I don't like about Blender, among many things I don't like about Blender, is that, like, when you hit the hotkey to, like, move things, it just automatically starts moving it. It doesn't pull up the handles. Which is kind of, I mean, it's got its, like, moments where it's convenient, but there's so many times when I would just rather it, like, work the way other software does it. Alright, that should be... Oh no, I'm going to do one more here, and I'm going to scale it out a little bit. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to come back to object mode, and obviously now I've got, like, this flat thing, which does not exactly look like a bat wing. So what I'm going to do is... Actually, wait, no, I need to be in edit mode still. We're going to go to face selection and just extrude this out. Yeah, I've definitely got this backwards. I'm going to go ahead and hide this, I think. And there, we've kind of got the shape. So now what I'm going to do is come into... Where is it? Constraints? No. Modifiers. That's what I want. Smooth. Huh. So I'm not getting great results here. Wonder if I need to make it thicker. I think let's start with the repeat. Can I see the outline of it, or... There we go. So I think something that I need to do in here is maybe make a loop cut up here to better define this shape, or this part of the shape. I think I accidentally undid my fix here. No. Okay. I don't really like the results of the smooth modifier, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's different than just going in here and saying subdivide smooth. See, that gets better results. First I subdivided, then I smooth. Wait, is there a subdivision surface? That's what I needed. Okay. Okay, so actually now that I have that, I'm gonna come in here and I'm going to select where is it? Wimps is the tool that I'm thinking of. There we go. So I just want to select all of these faces. And I want to move them in a little bit. If I turn you off, so I'd already accidentally applied the subdivider. That's part of the problem. Subdivision surface. Well, it wasn't really a problem, but like, it was not optimal yet. There we go. Now it looks a little more uniform. That's good. Now, one last thing. Please. Thank you. That's good. Okay. So, now we've kind of got our shape. And we got a thing in the middle there. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this, actually. Actually, I got to go back to object mode. Now I can apply it. Actually, wait, before I do that, I'm going to duplicate this object. So that if I need to go back and make corrections, I'll have it. Go ahead and turn this off. And duplicate our copy, or apply our copy. And that looks pretty good. Maybe a little higher poly than I would have wanted. Actually, that right there is a reason to undo, I think. Gonna go ahead and delete. And we're gonna turn down levels on this. Let's just say 1. And then if I apply when the render setting is up higher, it's going to go back to where it was, so... And there, we still have that nice center cut, which is just what I need right now. Because I am going to bevel this edge. About like that. And now I have all of these faces on the inside, which I can use to build my flaps. Why is my email app running? I thought I turned that off before stream started. One moment. How do I... Also, you're supposed to be... There we go. Somehow do not disturb got turned off. We shouldn't be disturbed again. I don't even know if you guys could see that. I think I'm covering my email like notification in the corner with the model. Actually, let's see. I'm trying to think of how to do this. Is it Alt? Yes. Nope, that just selected the whole edge. I don't want that. Control? I can't tell if that did anything. Let's go further down the line. Let's see, this is the line. There we go. Okay. So we got one. Let's see. Anything past here is going to get covered by the bat body, so we won't worry about that. How many faces do I have selected? Is there a thing that tells me how many faces I have selected? I don't... There is, but I don't think I have it turned on, because this is a relatively fresh install of Blender, and I have not... I don't even remember what my old settings were. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not enough. But let's see if this works. Bridge. No. No, that's not what I wanted either. I want, in Maya, what I'm thinking of is the bridge tool. Okay, I'm gonna have to look this up. Bridge. Bididge. I'm watching a video, one moment. Okay, that's not helping me at all, actually. Because they're part of the same object. I want to build a face. Okay, everyone's saying it's bridge edge loops, but that's not working for me. Do I have to do it face by face? That'll never work. Yeah, see, even here, it just deleted the faces. See if I can get these faces to bridge. Okay, those work. Yeah, okay, this... So it's not going to work unless I can get these two to merge as well. Maybe... See, what I don't like is that it's making this new like... It's not just bridging these. It's... One moment. Let me try this operation again. And see if I can't come up with something here. Not this one, this one. There we go. Okay, so with merge off, these don't merge anymore. Good first step. Kind of annoying, but... So I turn on merge, and that... Okay. So part of the issue, I think, is... Okay, so if I turn off merge, then that doesn't happen. Good to know. If I go in here now and select these, bridge, nope. So that didn't work. Is there a fill? There is. Okay, let's just do that then. Alright, I can make this work then. Alright, let's go back to these. What happens if I say fill here? No, that didn't work. Okay. What is that on? Control F is for faces. I think I gotta do this by edge loop. Nope, okay, so that worked, but now I'm guessing if I go in here, this is not gonna be easy to see, is it? Yep, there's a face in there, so that's not good. But if I come in here, one moment, I can do this. Now, merge at center. Nope, that's not good. Wait, do I even need to do that? One moment, let's see. No, that wasn't necessary. These are already kind of joined, it looks like. So there's not a hole in there. Good. But, okay, I think what I'm going to do now, though, is I'm going to grab as many of these as I can. Three. And now let's, bridge edge loops on all of those, so I don't have to keep redoing this. Delete the face, and we've kind of got a bat wing, right? Now we're obviously missing some faces here, so what I'm gonna have to do is let's select this one and this one, see if I can't, no, that's not gonna work. Okay. No, because that grabs the outer ones as well. Okay, how am I gonna do this? I think what I'm gonna have to do is give me back to face selection. Extrude. Loop cut. Selection. Why does it keep taking me back to edge? I don't want to edge. Don't take that out of context. Okay, now I actually do want it. Okay. Okay. Bridge edge loops. No, I didn't like that because they're touching. Can I fill? I can just fill. Okay. What did that do? Because that doesn't look even. Okay, what if I do that? Delete those and then Control F and fill. Nope, that didn't work either. Okay. Let's go back to the edge selection. If I just select these two and then bridge them. Nope, okay. This might be the time to merge. Did I accidentally turn on mirror mode just now? I don't want that. Merge by distance. No. Well, that didn't work. Oh, because there's still a face on the inside here. Okay. Is there? No, there's not. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this face. It does not serve my purposes yet. No, we're gonna have to do this one at a time. That didn't work either, because the merge... Okay, we're just gonna have to merge individual points, I guess. But I can do it. There we go. Okay. So if I do it this way... Merge it last. And at last, we are getting the results we want. Okay, now let's... Okay, if that's working, then that means these are all connected properly. So now we have a new problem, which is this end here. I've got an idea. So we're going to come in here and we're going to delete these faces again. Let's see if I can make this top part work here, and then we'll worry about the bottom half. Merge it last. Boom. Boom. Merge it last. Boom. There. Now we got a triangle there, but that's fine. I can live with a triangle. Man, I'm going to run out of time on this one again, but, well, I don't know. We may as well finish it, right? Most of this geometry isn't even going to matter anyway, because it's all going to be a solid color. Because we're going for something simple, cute, and cartoony. Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's how far down that goes on that side. Okay. That's fine, because this is the interior of the wing. I might have to do some more funny geometry stuff to get this to work, but this is a good enough starting point. Okay, so what is it? Control bridge edge loops. Actually, you know what? Before we get to that point, what if I fix this by just deleting a couple of these edge loops anyway? Because they're not necessary. So like if I were to come in here, edge select, pick this guy, and let's say this guy. Oops. And say delete edges, whoops. Delete edges, dissolve edges, there we go. That way we're just working with less geometry to begin with. Now come back in here, select all these again. Wait a minute, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Heck. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. There we go. And now it lines up, see? Perfect. Bridge edge loops, and no extra work necessary on that front. The only thing left to do is come back up here. Delete these faces. There's not one on the... Oh, there's one on the inside. Okay. Delete that face too. Alright, now one last step. Gotta come in here. Edge selection. And fill. Sometimes I forget you can just go in and, you know, turn off the handles. Not exactly turn them off, but you know what I mean. And there we have it. A nice Batwing. I think there's one more thing I'm going to do in here. Pretty basic thing at this point. Boom. Now let's come in here. Actually, here. Let's make this easier on me. Now I don't have to worry about any of that. Let's just move that out a bit. I think I'm actually going to do the same thing over here. Actually, I don't know if I can because of how I got that set up. Oh, well, that's fine. What I will do then is come down here to these faces. And select. And we're going to move these up a bit. Just make that smaller. That looks better. Now let's save this as Batwing. Save. Now I'm gonna... Why did I call it Batwing? It's technically Bat. Whatever, it's fine. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it off for a moment. Now we're going to add a cube. Why a cube, you ask? Because I felt like it. Gonna make it a little taller. Then we're gonna come in here, subdivide. We want something kind of egg-shaped. Turn this off now, and we're going to... Nope, wrong button. Scale the bottom of this out a bit. The top up a little bit more. Something kind of like that. Actually, we don't need to go that far. We're just going to come back in here and shade smooth. Perfect. I don't want these to do that. What am I doing wrong? You know, I'm just going to remove the mirror for now. I'm going to move you out to about your position. Oh, that doesn't just generate a lattice. I've got to make the lattice. Okay. I'll worry about that later then. Boom, perfect. Actually, I'm going to scale this up now. Preferably the whole thing at once. Maybe the wings are the thing that's... I need something in between. 1.5 is good. Perfect. Now, let's see. Yep, wrong objects. Let's apply this. Now. Boom. Perfect. Got our little bat ears. Nice, nice. Actually, something else I'm gonna do while I've got the time. Or I'm taking the time anyway. Because I actually think that this will look better if it's a little lower. Yeah, I think that does. Yeah, I like that. Okay, cool. Not bad. Don't let me forget to apply that, otherwise it's not gonna save that at the end of the day. Actually, does it even really... Do I notice if I don't have it? It's a little noticeable, I guess. But it's not terrible. Anyway, I don't want to blow up the geometry on this thing too much, but I also think this is going to be the best way to do this. Nope, never mind. That's not the best way to do this. Nope. I keep accidentally hitting circle and not UV sphere. Say 8 and 4. Bring you out here. And we're gonna really scale that down. Perfect. Okay. There we go. And that's kind of it, right? That's our little bat. So, I'm not going to get to it this time, I don't think, just because we're already taking a while. Well, I don't know. I think the whole body is going to be black. The eyes are going to be yellow. The wings are going to be interesting because I want the interior of the wings to be kind of pink. I guess let's go ahead and get into the material settings. I can go ahead and just make a black material here. We can kind of see what this looks like. Kind of like that. Almost looks like a little bit of like a Heartless, doesn't it? I wonder if there's a way for me to do this just based off the selection. I think there is. Wait a minute. I forgot I had both of these selected. We're gonna... Yeah, just like that. Okay. So now the thing to do is to... Actually, I'm just going to hide this because I don't want to delete the original. But this is the one that has the... Yeah, kind of like that. That looks good, right? This is incredibly inefficient, but I think I'm okay with this. Alright, now for all of these, we're going to come in here, and how do I do this again? Objects. So object, apply, there it is. All transforms. Okay. Perfect. So now this is basically ready to go, right? We got our cute little bat. Okay, let me go ahead and export this as an FBX. And before we get into Pokemon Champions, let's just go ahead and add it. I see I've made a mistake. One moment. So, first off, let me just, let's try this again. Limit to selected objects. Excuse me. That looks better. Okay, yeah, that's good. Now we're gonna go ahead and Paste. And now this is for Snicky Doodles. And I will, at some point, once I'm done with all of the ones that I have, like, planned, I'm going to go through and make, like, I'll go into StreamerBot and make a bunch of, like, alternate triggers. So, like, if anyone has a nickname, we can get them by their nickname and stuff like that, you know? Oh, yeah, I just remembered one other thing I've got to add to the list. I heard back from someone else. I gotta make like an opalescent, like gem for someone, or a pearlescent, whatever that's called. Actually, let's see. Got the cute bat done, so I still need to make a slime blob with a bee on it, or a honeycomb with a bee on it for honey. We got Letha's cinnamon roll. And then I've got an opal for... heck. What's her new name? She's been on hiatus forever, and she's got a new, like, name, and I can't think of it off the top of my head. I'll look it up later. Anyway, so the next thing, object customization... disable all, enable selected. Perfect. Okay, now let's test it. Can everyone see me? I can see me. I'm looking right at me. And test. It's a little small. What if I scaled it up to like 1.2? Let's try this again. Yeah, that looks better. What do y'all think? I think it's good. Alright, so with that out of the way, let me just here, let me hide this again first and foremost. I guess it's time for Pokemon Champions. Give me just a moment to get the stream ready. And we're back. Hope no one missed me too much. Wait, where's my audio? There we go. And my screen just went black. Come on. Well, that's great. Now my monitor is suddenly not picking up the console out of nowhere. Wait a minute. I was messing with some stuff the other day. I may have made a mistake. Give me just a second. So I was installing some stuff in my computer, a new hard drive, so I can store more VODs. And I may have forgot to plug the capture card back into my monitor. Alright, that's all I'm taking on that, probably. I'm just gonna find a cable. Alright, let's try this again. Please? Yes, okay, I've got a display. Alright, so if you've not been following the Pokemon Champions meta right now, that's totally understandable, actually. Just know that, one moment, actually I'll show you. So my team right now is Volcarona, Venusaur, Mega Charizard, Gallade, Sneasler, and Spiritomb. Now, not all the Pokemon that I used back in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are in the game right now. And some of the Pokemon that I was using at the time are no longer, they don't have the same moves, so they can't fill the same role. So Mawile has been swapped out for Spiritomb, Hitmonlee has been swapped out for Sneasler, and I can't remember who Gallade was originally, but there's a Gallade there now. Venusaur is no longer holding a Mega Stone. It works better without Mega Evolving. The Choice Scarf is for versatility. This Volcarona is actually the same Volcarona I was using back in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Like, literally, the same one. So, yeah. That's the squad. I'll have to look and see if I still have my copy of Omega Ruby and if I can see what I was using at the time. But I imagine I transferred most of those Pokemon to Pokemon Home, so probably not. Anyway, let's see if I can get up to, Man, things are just going great. Let's try this again. Wait, did I have a thing? Let me guess, login bonus. Yep. It's funny that it's only 6 coupons, because I don't think that's actually enough to do anything with. They really expected to just, like, play the game on top of that or something. Crazy, right? Anyway. I'm gonna battle Garrett. If anyone plays Champions and wants to play, just, like, let me know. I can set up, like, a private room for us. Ooh, a rain team. I love those. I love destroying their hope. Now for the real challenge. Do I bring in Volcarona and surprise them with Hurricane? I'm probably not going to get the chance to set up Quiver Dance. This might be a Trick Room team, actually, now that I'm looking at it. If it's a Trick Room team, I'm gonna want... Actually, no. There we go. I'll pass up on my weather ball spammer. Just this once. Oh, this guy's got gym badges. He plays more than I do. And yet he's in the same tier. So, who do you think is actually the better trainer? He did not open with who I thought he did. I have this in the bag. That's not even an exaggeration. I'm still gonna stop that mouse hold first, don't get me wrong. I'll worry about Dragapult in a second. He's thinking. He's probably gonna swap into that Girafarig or Farigiraf in order to make me waste my fake out. But it's okay, because Charizard's going to use Heat Wave. So, all in all, it's going to... no swaps. At least I don't think... Yeah, Mega Evolution happens after swapping, right? Yeah, for sure. Okay. Okay, and someone's about to die. Never mind, we're good. Oh, I made the right call. There goes mouse hold. Now the thing is that Dragapult is going to kill Charizard. Like, that's just an inevitability. You know what, screw it. Who can tank a Draco Meteor, do you think? I'm betting money that Sneasler is getting hit with a Whirlwind, which is going to be good for me, actually. We'll go ahead and save you for later. Oh, well, I still made the right call. Nice, nice. I didn't actually expect a KO. I'll take it. We'll take those. Now, as long as I don't get confused, we should be, like, free and clear. Dang it. Now it's gonna be a risk. Well, it was always going to be risky, but, you know what I mean. We can at least buy him a turn. As long as that thing can't fake me out. Wait, can Lucario learn fake out? It can, right? Actually, I'm gonna have to look that up. One moment. Lucario. Fake out. Cannot learn fake out. Ooh, ally switch move first. Love that. Love that for me. We tank those. Please. Oh, thank goodness. I still got what I wanted out of her. You did your job, Sneasler. You know, the funny thing is, under certain circumstances, he still might have won. Oh, it's carrying over my win streak from last time, the one that got me up to rank 2 in the first place. Love that. Let's go. You know what? Another one. Get ready to battle Black. Is that the one that you're supposed to bet it all on? Ooh, another Sun team. Maybe Sun or Sand, maybe. Let's go. This one's gonna be a tough one. I'm gonna have to be like the biggest my brain has ever been. We'll see if I can do it. We'll see if I can do this. He's taking his time picking his team. This guy might be thinking about this more than I did. I don't know if that's good or bad. Okay, now what's he... What, okay, seriously, what are you doing, buddy? He ran out of time picking his team, so I don't... Was he just waiting out the clock because he doesn't know you can choose or something? No, wait a minute. You know what? Screw it. I'll play in the sand. This isn't gonna be good for Sneasler, but I'll take my chances. You know what? It's fine. Well, heck. My Sneasler is usually slower compared to other Sneasler. I didn't build it for speed. I was counting on people trying to, like, instantly KO it, honestly. I'm taking my time. Give me a moment, though. I'm funkin'. Oh, I still might KO. We'll see. And that Caesar's gonna move next. Oh. Thank you, Giga Drain. And post-combat. Oh, it still lived? Heck, he's gonna live, and I'm not. That's not great. All right. I'm gonna get my quiver dance going. Heck it. Voltron is built to withstand a hit, so hopefully it does it. I've seen this thing survive rock type attacks before. Once. Dang it! It's like the worst one it could have been. Maybe second worst. Any luck. This is going to require a significant amount of luck, actually. Like, maybe too much. I'm still going for it, but, like... Alright, yeah, that's fine. You're going for Sneasler, then I take it. Nope, okay. Yeah, this one's just a loss then. Because I know exactly how this is going to go. Actually, wait. This might work out in my favor. If I hold off on Mega Evolving you for one turn, I might be able to turn this around. As long as Charizard moves before Sneasler. Their Sneasler, I mean. Yep, okay. Never mind. Yeah, this is a loss. There's no way for me to turn this one around. He might have actually been strategizing to the last minute there. Dirty Dan. Why does that... I may have fought this guy once already. Let's see what his team is. Maybe not. Okay. That Basculegion is not going to be as good right now without Swift Swim. And he can't trigger Swift Swim, I don't think. What is this? Is this a Trick Room team? No. Is he actually running Mega Clefable? That's hilarious. I'm gonna want you. And you'll be a good backup in case something happens to Charizard. Anyway, how's everyone doing tonight? Are we all having fun? Are we all enjoying our evenings? I don't know. Today's been interesting. I hope that the internet is actually fixed, but like, we did go down right at the start of stream for nearly a full minute, so I'm gonna be honest with you. I have my doubts that it's actually as good as it seemed this morning. And I lost sleep over it because they called me at like early in the morning to tell me they'd be there in a couple hours. Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm guessing it won't. I'm guessing that we're gonna fake out each other's fire Pokemon. But if I'm wrong, let's see. Now we faked out each other's fire Pokemon. Okay. Let's see if we can pull this off. Might be my time with a Delphox on the field. Guess there's only one way to find out, right? He's thinking. He's thinking. He's done thinking. Seriously? That's what you're doing? How is that thing so fast? Like seriously, how does it outspeed without using its item first? This will also be good if I can live. Man, I should have used Quiver Dance. Dang it. Screw it, I'm going for it. I know he's gonna Heat Wave. But... okay, well now I'm not gonna survive. I think I'm gonna have to rebuild my Sneasler for like just automatic speed. And I'm gonna have to give it the whiter, because I don't think it's gonna hold up otherwise. I was really expecting it to get more like single hit KO attacks, and that's just not been happening. That's a bug team. This guy's running a whole bug team. You'll do. You know, if I'd brought out Spiritomb against that Delphox, I probably could have won that fight. I'll have to do that next time, knowing just how fast Mega Delphox is. I'm trying to think, and I'm not sure I've actually seen one in use before. Let's see, that Pavilion's gonna set up Tailwind. Which is gonna give me a free turn. And maybe a double KO? I doubt it. I'm not gonna get that lucky. Oh, it's not even gonna get its Tailwind up. Never mind, it's gonna get its Tailwind up. Cleavor still went down, though, so I'll call that a win. That had to have been his Scarf. Oh, you're not even going for that. You're going for Sleep Powder. Okay. Interesting. I was fully expecting, a Tailwind there. I'm not gonna say I got played, but, like, that was a good play. Don't get confused. Now, what's Arachnid gonna do? Ah. You know, that's still more damage than I would have thought it would have did. Now would be a perfect time for you to wake up. I'm gonna go ahead and knock out that Arachnid. I bet he's gonna try and KO Charizard with the Vivillon this turn. If I had to guess. Or is he gonna go for Caesar? Who knows? Either way. Oh, you're betting on Charizard waking up. Interesting. That did way more damage the first time. What the heck? Oh, now you set up Tailwind. Let's see if I can outspeed your Tailwind with Unburden. The power of double speed. Does Wide Guard still affect if it's, like if he wakes up, uses Heat Wave, and there's only one Pokemon out, does it still count? I guess so. Interesting. Ah, crap. This is gonna be faster. It's okay. I think I got this. He's probably gonna start using Heat Wave now. Just watch. Oh man, it's gonna be interesting to see Shiftry in one of these leagues, considering he's now got Wind Rider and is immune to Heat Wave. How do you outspeed my Volcarona? Him I understand. But you? Nah, I don't believe that. Ah, crap. Spiritomb is gonna have to carry now. I do have this no sunlight in my favor. What do you mean it failed? Oh, that's what you mean. I don't want to talk about it. It's actually an embarrassing defeat. A bunch of bug-type Pokemon. If I had just, like, Dire Clawed the Vion, I probably would have won, too. It's a sad thing. not a bunch of they're not really a bunch of AoE attackers. I think Spirit Tomb for ally switch is a good play here. This must be a Trick Room team. And I doubt they're gonna let me take out Clef Key on turn 1. But they'll try and stop it anyway. But if I can, I don't think he's got a backup Trick Room. Which means I'll have to stall him out. Let's see how we can do here. I don't really want to lock into... But it'll be fine. Let's see, that's the one that turns normal type attacks into flying type attacks, right? So he's probably going to go for straight for a KO on Venusaur. Or not. Okay, that's fine too. Man, that's a fast Clef Key. I might be wrong about it using Trick Room. Alright, let's see how he's gonna play this. Obviously gonna use... Well, I guess I don't know for sure. What normal type moves can Pinsir even learn? I've never used Mega Pinsir. Body Slam, actually, that's a pretty good one. Now I should be faster. Let's go. Nice, nice. We'll take that. We'll take that. And I think now would be a good time to get Venusaur out of here. That's gonna make it hard to swap in Charizard. Maybe after this turn. Because after this, I'm gonna want it to use Giga Drain. Ah, no status. Dang. That's rough. It's okay. I think I'm set up well. Probably. I'm trying to think. Should we go for ally switch and just mess with them, or... I think I go straight for a Sucker Punch and see if I can knock out Pinsir by the end of this turn. And then we try and Solar Beam Milotic. How do you pronounce that one? Milotic, I think? Milotic? I'll look it up later. Ah, heck. I really thought he was going to attack. He probably thought I was going to attack, is the thing. Alright, and you're going to use Attract. Alright, this is still fine. It's not great, but it's fine. I can work with this. I think we're set up pretty well, honestly. As long as Spirit Bomb does not, like, fail the Sucker Punch. Antigone. Interesting play. Didn't work. Crap. Oh, that did good damage. It's not going to help you that much. He didn't want to face the prospect of that Venusaur with its Weather Ball capacity while it's... Not that he knew it knew Weather Ball. Although you could probably guess, being Venusaur and all. It's a chlorophyll Pokemon, you know. There's certain things that if I play them right, they really do help me in a lot of situations. Like, Weather Ball Venusaur can sometimes outspeed an Aerodactyl in a Sandstorm, as long as it doesn't Mega Evolve. Like, there's no hope if it Mega Evolves, right? Ooh, we got a Mega Evolved Bomb on their team. That's... I don't think I have a way to outspeed that. I haven't really had a chance to use Gallade all day. And Ghost-type Zoroark is probably going to try and fake out, or eat up my fake out, so I got to think of who that's going to be. Could be obvious if there's someone like Tyranitar who doesn't automatically set up Sandstorm, or Incineroar who does not use Intimidate. We got Tyranitar and Melodic. Okay, so Tyranitar is legit. Hopefully he does not Mega Evolve this turn as well. I would bet money. Oh, dang it. Well, now I'm locked in, and I'm going to lose Charizard to a Water-type attack. Unless that's the Zoroark. That's the Zoroark. Okay. And I'm going to lose it anyway. Any luck, Venusaur still moves first. That didn't do nearly as much as I hoped. Yep, could have seen that coming. So Zoroark's holding a Shell Bell, great. I can't believe they let me get Solar Beam off. Of course, he's gonna Rock Slide, so it's not gonna matter. Nope. Okay. Interesting. obviously you're locked into Giga Drain, which is fine for the moment, honestly. Gonna have to sacrifice Volcarona. And I'm probably gonna lose Venusaur. If I lose Venusaur, the battle's over anyway, but... Well, maybe not. I did manage to take out Tyranitar. For the moment, at least, I'm back in control of the weather. Oh, so you're just giving up the game, okay. I mean, I guess he figured out that I had already figured out Milotic was the Zoroark, so like it's whatever, right? But and you're gonna protect, that's fine. Everyone's still alive, and I got Quiver Dance going. Alright, let's try this again. I still have a chance, is the funny thing. Like, it's a small chance, but taking out Tyranitar and gaining control of the weather again, that's huge. Oh, that's so funny that you did that, actually. Wait, you withdrew the actual Milotic. Whoops. Well, guess whose Meowscarada is still gonna die, because that was a, that's a Solar Beam, which is a pretty good attack, if I do say so myself. I think it could handle 1 HP, and I was right. Alright. We may have a comeback here. Didn't even matter. Okay. I am so glad Venusaur managed to take out Tyranitar. I thought for sure that one was going to be a loss. Alright. If I can get one more win, or no, probably 2 more wins, honestly. The streak bonus for a 2-win streak is not good enough, I don't think, to get me all the way to UB1. Let's see. That's almost certainly a rain team. Yeah. I know exactly how this turn's gonna go. I don't actually, that's a lie. I have some guesses though. Let's see if I'm right. I'm wrong, okay. I think I can win this though. He's probably gonna Mega Evolve Blastoise to go for the KO on Charizard, but I'm still gonna take out Whimsicott before it can act, or hopefully. Yeah, I'm definitely going to take out Whimsicott before it can act. Now, Heat Wave. Trying to think of who else they might have that can just quickly set up Rain Dance. Why does everyone use Water Spout on Blastoise for its water attack? I think Water Pulse would actually do more, like, solid damage. Because of its ability. I guess I haven't mathed out the math on that. And I guess if you have a high, if it's not obvious, I'm not super worried about Blastoise right now. Blastoise is gonna Blastoise. But Basculegion could cause some problems. See, that's why I'm worried about it. It's fast. This might KO, though. Let's see. Yep, okay. Alright, and Blastoise is probably going to Water Spout again, and if that goes like last time, I'll tank that. Never mind. He didn't get more HP, did he? Nah, it doesn't matter. Now, if you didn't know, my Venusaur is the fastest Venusaur in the world. And let's see, you're probably going to use Rage Powder anyway, so let's just make this difficult on you. This is unfortunately going to lock Venusaur into Weather Ball. I'm not going to be able to use Giga Drain now. But that'll be okay, because Spiritomb will be able to help with that a little bit. What's he thinking about? Oh, I don't care. I don't care that you use Protect. That's fine. That actually helped me. Oh, he lived that. Alright. Let's see. If that's how you're gonna play this, I understand what I'm dealing with now. Okay, let's go. Well, Sucker Punch is gonna fail, but that's fine. Still gonna get Weather Ball off first. Please live this. Thank you. Alright. Oh, cool. I get to use my Phantom Force. Let's go. That's not great. Okay, Weather Ball is going to be weaker, but it'll also be neutral, so that might be better. And I should still outspeed, because Blastoise is not that fast. Now I should be able to guarantee a Sucker Punch. Let's see if he actually goes through with it. Nice. That's a win. And I can't believe I got locked into a terrible move and that still ended up working in my favor. I don't think Weather Ball has ever served me that well for that long. And we made it to UB1. Let's go. Did I maxed out the battle pass. Alright. Is there anything worth buying on the premium pass? It's just like a couple of clothing items that, like, they're the Legend ZA clothing items, right? That's even the ZA starting hair. I don't really need a free for alligator. Though I do need to transfer in the, the Kalos starters from Legend ZA, because I don't think I currently have a, any of the Mega Stones. For that trio. Then again, I'm not using them right now, so like... My priority at the moment, if you haven't noticed, is buying Mega Stones from the shop. I'm gonna look up my achievements real quick. I've only won 41 ranked battles, and I'm still somehow, like, at the top of Ultra Ball. This is genuinely the best I've ever done. Like, with this, like, exact same team strategy, not team composition, but strategy, back in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I could never escape Great Ball. But, like, I won enough times that it was fun, right? But, like, this is... I can't tell if I'm actually just doing really, like, shockingly well, or if this is, like, a, like, if they've changed how ranking up even works, you know what I mean? I kind of half suspect a couple of people have said that at the lower tiers, at least, I know the first battle that I did against another trainer was definitely a bot. Like, it was part of the tutorial challenge, like, oh, get included in the league to begin with, right? With that, like, pre-build team that they give you right at the start, that they force you to use. That trainer was 100% a bot. But I think, I don't know. Other people have said that they've fought trainers that they are pretty sure are bots through the lower tiers, which makes me think that maybe they've got something akin to engagement optimized matchmaking going on, where it's like they will map out how many like wins or losses you'll tolerate, and if they think that you're about to quit, they'll throw you like a free win to get you back in the game. I hope that's not the case, but like, I mean, it could be, you know? Tyranitar is my ticket right now to cheap, extremely effective attacks. If I had an ice type, attack at all on my team, then I could score some off Garchomp. You see enough of those around. Crits, that's just going to be a thing. I've got to work up to the crits. Now this one, I should go for this badge. Let's see. So wait, the type badges are for 50 battles using the same type. $30, $150, $300. That's all there is to that one. Okay. I guess they've all got 3 tiers. I'm so close to this one. There have only been a couple of battles that I've won, apparently, and not used Charizard. Like, literally just one battle where I didn't use Charizard. Volcarona appeared in 24 out of the 41 victories that I've had. No, wait, that doesn't add up. I've won 50 ranked battles. So I must not have used Charizard in all 41 of those. Or in... Volcarona must be... Anyway. Poison type. Sneasler has been in every victory, obviously. When did I use an ice type Pokemon? Oh well. Sneasler, nearly every... Interesting. Oh yeah, Gallade. I forgot about Gallade. Spiritomb, obviously. Also Spiritomb. I've used a couple of other types of Pokemon, you know? That's the amount of fake outs I've done, is 84. So if I've won 41 battles, and I use fake out nearly every time, can I see my win-lose ratio? I can, okay. Daily logins, 8. Battle victories, 44. Ranked battle victories, 41. Oh, the tutorial battles, obviously. So it doesn't tell me how many times I've lost. Hey, I know we are very near to the end, but I have to run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Hey, what's up? I'm back. So, what did I miss? Did I miss anything? Did anything important happen while I was gone that I should know about? Oh, you know something funny I noticed the other day? So I was watching this, you know, every once in a while I just go through and look up, like, not look up, but like, I will come across, or someone will recommend, or somehow I will be put in touch with a, like some indie animated, like, special or something, you know? And so the one that I found this time was called The Bloody Mary. And so I watched the pilot for The Bloody Mary. And then I went and watched some of their older YouTube videos. And so The Bloody Mary was in English. The pilot episode was. But all their other channel videos, I realized, were in Japanese. And that got me kind of scared from them. Because I was like, oh no, did they use AI to translate this? And I, like... Because YouTube has that feature, right? Where, like, they'll just automatically dub certain videos with AI if the person doesn't opt out. And I've got it set so that I think... Like, I've got plugins and some other stuff going on. I've got it set so that it won't do it to my videos. And I think I've got, like, one of my plugins set to, like, reduce the chances that they show me a, like, auto-dubbed video. But, I don't know for sure that it works. Anyway, so I thought, oh no, that must be what happened here. So I went back and checked it again, and I realized, no, you can just upload videos from different languages, right? So like, if you have a video in Japanese, you can upload an English dub directly to the original video, and you do it in the same place you add subtitles for different languages. It's like super quick and easy. This might be Gallade time. That Garchomp has me worried. I got one shot at this. This is, I think, the best chance I have. If Garchomp comes out, I need to put Sneasler back so that I can... I either need to fake out Garchomp on turn 1, or... we swap Sneasler out. We save Sneasler so that he can pull a fake out on Garchomp. Because otherwise I'm gonna get Rock Slide and Earthquaked into oblivion. I should honestly probably come up with a better solution to Garchomp. So like if I were to swap out Gallade, who would even be a good choice to put in there? I'd need like a really fast Pokemon that can learn an ice type attack. I don't think Weavile is even Pigeon and Kitten. Which one's which? Garchomp is Kitten. Okay. Let's see how this is gonna go. I'm not liking it so far. He's thunking real hard. Oh, there goes Pigeon. Choo-choo. Oh, dude, you blew it. Obviously, you can set Sandstorm back up next turn, but, like, you bought me time. So, Garchomp did not fake out. Or not, protect. Perfect. That's fine. Okay, maybe not great, but, like, it's fine. I'm making an educated guess as to how this next turn is gonna go. And this is how I think I would... Oh, never mind, I was wrong. How did I outspeed that Garchomp? Is it not scarfed? What the heck? Alright, let's see. So, close combat on Tyranitar, right? And then Weather Ball, Pigeon. Oh, it lived. It lived that. That's not what I wanted. Oh wait, no, I remember now. The thing had the berry. I remember. Okay. So he's not even stoned up. This works out in my favor, actually. I know you think that's gonna help you, but you're wrong. You see, my Venusaur is just that fast. Check this out. Any second now. That tracks, actually. You're also planning to take advantage of my sunlight, aren't you? You do got one more turn of it, so... Alright. So we're gonna get Rock-type Weather Ball, which will be fine. You go ahead and take out Tyranitar. You'll outspeed his thing. And this should still KO, because that's thick fat, and not, you know. Let me guess, you're gonna use Petal Blizzard. No? I was wrong? Interesting. Still KO'd. That's all that matters. I barely even needed to use Charizard. That was funny. Alright, let's see. If I can get one more win, I might make it to Master Ball tonight. If I don't, then I probably won't make it to Master Ball tonight. I'm actually, like, starting to get a headache. I don't know what's up there. Anyway, so the thing I was saying about, the language, right, is, like, Three grass types. Or three water types. I see 2 water types. Anyway, so the thing about the languages, right, is you can upload your own dubs, right? But there's also, like, alternate versions of each language. So you have English, and then you have English United States, English UK. One moment. I'm gonna pull this up. So just do the random video, add language, and we go down to English. We've got Australian English, Canadian English, Indian English, Irish English, United Kingdom English, and United States English, as well as just generic English. So what I was thinking is, like, someone could abuse this if they felt like it, right? Like, if I just did, like, a really terrible, offensive British accent over, all of my... Like, over all of my, videos... Then, like, I could just say, okay, well, here's the English UK one. Obviously, English United States would be the default for most people. Or if I changed all of my, like, default ones to, like, generic English, then, let's see, that Archaladon is gonna start spamming Draco Meteor. And I know who his first target's gonna be. Yeah, if my, like, default language was set to generic English, then, that's really not how I thought that was gonna go. Alright, let's see. Let's go for that Mimikyu. My item's not triggering, so... Thanks for slowing me down, by the way. Oh, that's a double KO on my side. We got 3 turns of Trick Room left. I'm not going to be able to stall this out. Crap. Well, there goes my win streak. Because these are the fastest Pokemon alive. Off chance I survive the end of the turn. Let's see. They're really trying to make sure Charizard doesn't make it. They succeeded. Anyway, Venusaur is locked into Weather Ball. This is a loss. Anyway, yeah, so, like, if I set my language to generic English, and then I went to, like, just did a, like, horribly offensive British accent, then the first thing that everyone would get when they load the video is generic English, right? But then if you were to load up, like, check the languages, you'd see, oh, there's another one. And then, like, you know, what is that? And then you click on it, and it's just me doing, like, oi, no, I don't even know. I've not done fake accents in so long, I don't even think I could do a good fake accent. Which, of course, is part of the point, right? Let's see... feel like I need to find somebody else to replace Gallade, and I don't know who. Wait. Nah, this is good. Garchomp is going to spam Rock Slide, probably, so... At least that's how it usually goes. Sandstream? Yep, Sandstream. Alright. Yeah, I'll risk it. If he Mega Evolves, then I'm stuck with Charizard not acting this turn one way or another. At least I can block the fake out. Hopefully. There we go. So you're locked into that. Until next turn. Tyranitar is gonna... Yep. Of course. I'd gotten so used to people using the Tyranitar as a bluff that it didn't even occur to me that that one might be genuine. Alright, do we risk locking into Weather Ball? I say we do. Let's see how we do. The good thing is that Tyranitar is not holding an item that will make close combat less effective. So we got that going for us. Now we just got to see what Incineroar is going to do. If Incineroar can do anything. Oh, it can. Alright, let's get it. Let's get Venusaur out of here. I'm gonna swap it out so I can start using Giga Drain. You know, this Venusaur is like, it is the dumbest thing ever, and yet it keeps working. Like, it's one of those things, like, I would stop using it, but it keeps working because nobody expects it to outspeed literally everything. Ooh, Garchomp is not scarfed. Okay, that's good information. You have let Sneasler live entirely too long. I am so glad Sneasler is getting its moment in the sun this league. Whimsicott. You know, probably the smart thing to do there would have been the ally switch, but this is fine. I should outspeed still. I think I did last turn. Wait, but it's going to use Tailwind, and it's going to get it off for free. Never mind. Not even going for it. Okay, well, you just screwed yourself. Winkle Scots. Alright. This is a 1v1 I think I can win. Especially, Sandstorm is gonna subside here, right? I guess it's going one more turn. Okay. I thought this was... Well, it's fine. It's fine. I believe in me. That's the important part. Earthquake might be a threat. Let's see. If he can one-shot me, then... Oh, didn't even go for Earthquake. I win. I win. I can't believe it. I actually win this. That's crazy. That's crazy. I actually win this. Like, you blew your chance to turn this around. You might have won if you used Earthquake. But you went for a move without the same type attack bonus. Like, and not just like a move without the same type attack bonus. You went for a weaker attack. You knew I was going to outspeed. What was this guy thinking? Like, I know what he was thinking. He was thinking he was going to go for the flinch. The problem is, he knew the flinch wouldn't work. Oh well. That gives me... This is going to be the last battle, I think. With any luck, this gets us to Master Ball. And if I can make it to Master Ball, I think... Ooh, that's not a good team for me. Okay. Well, this is rough. I really just have to hope that his team lineup works in my favor. Because the Pokemon themselves do not. This guy better not take the full minute again. Like, genuinely, my only chance to take out Aerodactyl is if I can stun it turn 1 and whittle its HP down enough that, like, a second attack could kill it. And that it doesn't Mega Evolve. That's the other big thing. As long as it doesn't Mega Evolve, I stand a chance. I'm not using berries. Let's see how we can do. I don't like my odds, but we'll see what we can do. We already know their Sneasler is gonna... Oh, he's not Mega Evolving. If he was Mega Evolving, he would outspeed. So we got that going for us. Already one piece in our favor. And yes, the one piece is real, blah, blah, blah. Oh, using Protect. Okay, that's fine. Nah, I don't like this. He's gonna Mega Evolve it now. Just watch. Nope, okay. That's fine. What was the point of that? You're just trying to trigger your unnerve? Or your white herb? Whatever, you know what I meant. Dang it, what's he gonna do? Man, this could not have gone worse. How fast do you need to be? Holy crap. It's not gonna matter. He's gonna use Rock Slide and it's gonna be over. Honestly, I should have surrendered the moment I saw his team. We might have had time for another match. Oh well. Thank you everyone for watching tonight. Let me just, boom. And... boom. Hope everyone had a good evening. I will see you all, on Sunday night for Jackbox. And then, I can't decide. I probably will stream on Monday. I don't know what I'll stream. I mean, probably Pokemon Champions. Unless I make it to Master Ball between now and then. In that case, I will not do Champions, because I don't care about making it to the top of Master Ball. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't care about making it to the top of Master Ball. I just want to prove that I can. So once I get to the top of Master Ball, I will start streaming something else. One moment. Let me look at my list. I've got a document full of things to stream. Let's see. I'm trying to think of something good. I could just do like game demos. Because another thing that I want to do is like obviously the weekday night when it's not like coming fresh off work. I like doing the art stuff, right? But I kind of want to like do some more stuff on those nights as well. Like try and come up with some like activities to do at the start of the stream, I guess, for lack of a better word. And I might actually like go back to streaming, doing 4-hour streams and just like planning an activity for the first hour or half of the stream, depending on how long it takes sometimes. And then we play a game in the second half, or something. And that might limit what we can play a little bit. And it could be another thing, like where if like we get into control, right? Then obviously we're gonna want to take a little bit more time for control. But I I don't know. There's some things like Hightail, Voices of the Void, Goblin Goop maxing, random indie game demos like that Trees Hate You thing, or there was one that I was told to try out that I'm not sure will be my kind of thing, but the dev themselves asked me to try it, so I may as well, right? We'll see what I think of it. And of course we've got like some of the ideas that I've got for like other things to do before stream. We've got I already did one round of Poke Smash as me trying to like determine which Pokemon I could beat in a fight using the stats of Omamer from Pokemon Infinite Fusion. I've got like I did forever ago at this point a tier list stream about like specifically slime girl waifus. I've thought, well, maybe I should do other waifus too. I've also got a stream idea for a series similar to the Literal Cat podcast, where we just make short videos on whether or not you can play as Rouge the Bat in a different tabletop RPG. And I'll be starting with Eureka, Investigator, Urban Fantasy for that, and then probably doing D&D 5th edition. After that. And then we'll just go through, and that would be a fun one to have guests on for, if we're being totally honest with ourselves. Where I get VTubers to come in with their favorite tabletop RPGs, as long as the RPG is not, one that we've already done, then you know what I mean, right? Anyway, so we got some fun stuff in the works. I guess that's it for now. I will see you all next time for Jackbox. Bye.